Now, increasingly, Dave, you just informed me that you can even bet on whether Jesus Christ is coming back in 2027. Not sure I'm going to take that bet.
I don't know, you could probably make a bet on how many listeners this podcast is going to have potentially.
We should open up a Polymarket account and make
You
it
should
a real
open up a
thing,
Polymarket
man.
account and make it happen.
Make it happen. Everyone else seems to be doing it. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to On the Fringe. I'm Gavin. Today I'm here with my good friend Dave.
Hey, everybody.
Dave, are you a betting man?
I've made a few bets here and there.
Any of them ever pay off?
No, I won, I think about $6 in Macau, and I've probably lost about $300 in Las Vegas. So I'm down and down for the count. That money's waiting for me, and I'll maybe get it back one day, but who knows when. What about you?
Uh, well, I've never gotten a payout like some people did in the vicinity of the state of Israel about 7 months ago.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
speaking of paying out, recently in Israel, this has made news. Uh, Two individuals were charged and arrested with allegedly using classified military information to place bets on Polymarket. Now, what's Polymarket, Dave?
Well, Polymarket is a platform, it's a prediction market where
Hmm.
users can essentially bet whether an event is going to happen or not going to happen. And if it does or it doesn't, money changes hands between the users based on what they think.
So, uh, hold on. I just had this.
Losing
No,
your
that's about
marbles?
no, that's about Venezuela. Oh, I lost those a long time ago, man. I don't know where those are at this point. Where do we that was in, so that would have been in June. So basically, two people with access to military information in Israel use that information to place a series of bets on Polymarket about Israel striking Iran, specifically when. And this is an example of insider trading, also potentially an example of conspiracy. So they placed a series of bets, not huge, over multiple accounts, and the payout was about $150,000. Now, this attracted some attention because these accounts had been made hours before the bets were placed, and after the bets were collected, they shut the accounts down. Now, the arrests are coming in February. There were reports of this in January, but they finally arrested people. There also is a little bit of concern because this seems to have happened in the United States as well, Dave. Now, when would that have happened?
Well, this happened the end of January, I believe.
Yep.
And it happened when Nicolas Maduro was captured from Venezuela and brought back to New York.
Yep. And someone on Polymarket, and boy, I think people are trying to find out who turned $32,000 into $400,000. And when you do that, yeah, people kind of pay attention, particularly when it involves a major geopolitical event. So,
Yep.
yeah, this
And
is
the account is opened up and closed pretty quickly within that event happening.
that's called cashing out, Dave. They cashed out. So we have Polymarket and Kalshi, who have recently sort of come into the public eye for more than just sports betting. Now, increasingly, Dave, you just informed me that you can even bet on whether Jesus Christ is coming back in 2027. Not
hmm
sure I'm going to take that
It
bet
it looks
myself,
like
but
it looks like you can. You can also bet on the newest version of Gemini 3.5. You can bet
yeah.
on what the best AI model is going to be. I don't know, you could probably make a bet on how many listeners this podcast is going to have potentially.
We should open up a Polymarket account and make
You
it a
should
real
open up a
thing,
Polymarket
man.
account and make it happen.
Make it happen. Everyone else seems to be doing it. Yeah, this is kind of the way of the future, fortunately or unfortunately, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, it is. It is. And for companies, I look at this and go, this is potentially a very big win. It's a way to get interest in what you're doing, but also protecting your information and especially critical information, especially if people are making big bets about whether your newest version of a software is going to come out or your rocket's going to take off. This is big money for everybody involved, and securing that, either your information or your people, or making sure everything is running as it should be running and not infringed by some third party, is going to be a big challenge.
And I think it's increasingly going to be impossible. And I feel that way about government as well. If you now have to worry that government employees or contractors are potentially privy to information that can be used to make a little fast cash, and particularly on a platform like Polymarket, which trades mostly in Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies, um, this has ramifications. You might have to invest a little bit more in in HR and internal security, I would imagine.
Hmm.
I would certainly hope so. Not only the events in Israel, but also the events in America, the betting on the operation in Venezuela, I think raises just gigantic security concerns that if you think, well, my country's not going to have to deal with this, I have three words for you. You're probably wrong. And
Ouch. But
I'd bet on that.
yeah, I would put money on that too.
I'd bet
And
on that.
just to show the growth of these platforms. So Polymarket launched in 2020,
Mm,
and it is now worth about $9 billion.
that's a lot of moolah.
It's a lot of
It's a
moolah.
whole lot of moolah in a short amount of time. And I think there's a lot going on that we're not aware of simply because I think the growth of both of these platforms has been so fast and so quick. I doubt that a lot of these things, I suspect that the two things we're talking about were flagged by users, not by the company.
Hmm.
Um, probably people who were unhappy their bets hadn't paid out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, be be careful because these gamblers hold a grudge. Um,
You don't say.
I don't, yeah, I would say, um, this is not the last you're going to hear of this. This is very much a developing story. We will continue to talk about the growth of these betting platforms, and I'm sure by the next time we record something, we'll have a lot more to talk about. Ain't that
That we
right,
will.
Dave?
That we will. And thank you guys very much for jumping on with us, listening to the episode. We really appreciate your feedback, your comments, your emails. We love getting back to you. So send us more, and we will be
More,
coming
more,
out
more,
with more
more, more.
episodes. Yep, more episodes to keep you entertained and informed, as we always do.
I'd bet on that. Anyways, let's hit the button, Dave.
Uh, Make a bet on whether Dave can find the button.
Oh, 50 Rebo.